Hi, it's Tish with Star Love Healing. I'm here to do the North Node in Leo collective energy reading. So that is for those of you who have your North Node in Leo. So quickly, I want to ring our bell to set the intention to cleanse my energetic space, but also to cleanse your energetic space so that we have room to receive this message. Here we go. All right. Okay, so I am going to pull a couple cards. Well, that was messy. Jeez. And then lay it all out, and then we'll go straight to the reading. North Node Leo. What does North Node Leo need to know right now? That's okay. Thank you. All right. And I was called to pull the Isis Oracle today, and then one card from our Osiris Oracle. What does Isis need to say? What does Osiris need to say for you? North Node Leo. Whoa, did you see that? It actually flew all the way in between a oracle deck and a candle, way far that way, and like wild. Okay, a loss, a lesson, a punishment. Wow. Okay, I think I got everything out. Oh, no, this. That's too many. What can we know? North Node Leo. Thank you. Okay. We have Six of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and Eight of Wands. But the High Priestess was crossing the Six of Pentacles. So it feels very much like you gave into something, but you were not receiving it back. And although it's pentacles, you could see it, right? I don't think in this situation there was enough for you to really justify calling them out on their BS. Your intuition had to be the one who was like, you know, telling you something's not right. And then we have the Eight of Wands, which is communication. Fast. Fast. Like, you know, I almost want to say text messages. Something was caught. But I don't know. This high priestess here is just like taking over. Where it's like she, you know, look at that book. She knows. She saw it. She saw it. But somewhere in this situation of your life, you were giving to something and it just wasn't coming back to you. And to be honest, it could have been this person thought they were giving back to you, right? But it wasn't enough for your standards. But it says here, miracle of Isis. And it says miraculous healing of the goddess. And then serpent of fire, priestess of the serpent sisterhood. With both of those cards coming out together, I actually am going to look in the book because sometimes these cards have like extra meaning when they're put with another card. So I'm going to see if maybe why those both came out. But I mean, what I'm getting from this is just that you are going through a healing from Isis. And it's like serpent of fire. It's like almost, I just kept seeing and hearing like walking the coals, right? Or like the Phoenix Rising, where you're like, you have to go into the fire to be reborn. And this, unfortunately, was probably the initiation. Whatever this situation was in your life, whether this is with, you know, a casual coworker or, you know, or a deep formed relationship. I don't know. It's different for everyone. This is a collective reading. But whatever this situation was, like, it was a lot coming at you. And you had to like decipher and discern what was true, what wasn't. But whatever this was, it was an initiation for you to be reborn of some nature. And then we had this card, which is very telling in itself, the dead end. I mean, that looks like you were up underneath a whole entire stack of like brush, like small trees that have been cut down and thrown into a pile. That's kind of like what I'm seeing here. Like you got like a lot of stuff got piled on top of you. And then it was just like, then all of a sudden you're like, wait, it's too much now. Like, and you realize, I mean, just the dead end part. Just take the dead end. The dead end. That's all you really need to know. It was, whatever the situation was, it reached a dead end. That's fine. Guess what? Thank you. Thank you for that initiation into seeing what a dead end looks like. Because otherwise you could have kept on going. Kept on going. Right? So, and then we have over here, basically it says a triumph of sex, a triumph or success with money. Interesting, because that is 6 of Pentacles too, right? And then a loss, a lesson, or a punishment. And then work and the public, work with the public or politics. Wow. I'm trying to see if any cards match up, because these cards are really cool, because if they have another card that is this one, it means something else. So I was just trying to see, but nothing is together. But I am going to read, well, I'm going to look it up. Miracle of Isis. And see if either one of these go together. It says this oracle is also an indication that a spiritual gift or awakening of deep healing ability at a new level are coming your way. Keep your eyes and heart open and let go doubt or fear about opening up to a new level of proficiency. Dedicate your work to divine love and trust that it will flow through you stronger now. You are capable of great work when you trust in your own heart and the love of the divine flowing through you and totally surrender. Wow. Wow. No matter how much you have struggled with a particular matter, no matter how impossible it may seem to imagine your life without this old wound, addiction, problem, relationship issue, or inner struggle being a part of it, you are guided now to accept the possibility of miraculous healing, to let go and let the goddess be. And then Serpent of Fire. Come on. Here we go. Trust that you are growing and you are more capable than you ever have been previously. Do not assess your current ability based on past standards, as they no longer apply to you. You are stronger and more powerful now than you have ever been before. You need to learn afresh what you are capable of, and Isis helps you now. Wow. It does say this is a card on your Kundalini. If you don't know what that is, look it up. It's real. And if you've ever had a Kundalini rising, you know it's rising. But that happens with spiritual growth. When you grow stronger, your words, thoughts, actions, and intentions gather potency more so than before. Your responsibility for what you put out into the world grows too. In the same way that a drop of water causes less movement than a tsunami, your emotions and words have a bigger effect because the energy behind them. Your serpent of fire is awakening. Basically, it's a call on this card just basically says it offers you the recognition of your own power. Okay, here. Okay, it does say if it's pulled with another card, but it's not the card that we have with it. But it is a multiplier card. Maybe not with this one per se for the book, but it is a multiplier card. Okay. Wow. It says, old forms are burned away to allow for new life to emerge. It is safe to trust that any ending or discomfort as the familiar begins to make way for the unfamiliar in your life now are signs of your growth and are to be celebrated. Rising up. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yay. Okay, well, this is too much, but I will take this. A, and then we have the angel wings, and we have good riddance. It says good riddance. Angels are watching you from the sidelines. Good riddance. So if you have been doubting yourself on any level, then just know whatever you did to get yourself out of the situation was, angel sent. So maybe that'll help you, like, now during your healing part, transform those sadness or those pesky energies where you're sitting there, you're doing fine, you're glad you walked away from the person, you're glad you don't have them in your life anymore, and then bang! Oh, but remember when? Oh, those are the worst. They are so pesky because they just come out of nowhere, and sometimes it's really hard to get rid of them. Well, right now, you're getting, as long as you set your intentions to banishing that and seeing the good from the situation, angels are, they want you to take one step, they'll take 5 for you. Feminine energy, the ether and spiritual level. Yeah, this is being done in this, in the 5D. Some of you might even be like, yeah, I've disconnected, I've done everything I can. Well, now there's something in the spiritual level, levels that is having to be healed. And that's really hard because some of us are like, well, I'm not in the spiritual heavens. I have how do I say this? As a human here in this meat suit, it's really hard to get caught up in the fact that it's like, hey man, I can only do what I can do with these 2 hands, right? I can only walk away from this person. I can block them. I can do all these things, right? And then it's like sometimes I've been here, I get it. You're like, why are they still penetrating my force field, if you will? And it's because there's something in the spiritual 5D that needs to be healed. And that seems really like a big deal, because it's like, how do I do that, man? Well, asking for help from your angels, first off. Secondly, just continuing on with whatever you're guided to do. Oh my goodness, you have so much divine support right now. Oh my goodness. Please like the video. Please give back that little 6 of coin back to me, because this is amazing. This is cross to bear, conviction, and surrendering. So yeah, you got to surrender to, hey man, I don't know what I'm doing. Sometimes that is the greatest thing that you can do. You've done everything you can with your 2 hands and your logical brain. And then you just got to surrender and just be like, okay, what? I'll do it. Right? And then we have the broken spoke. Yet one more thing describing that whatever this was not aligned with you. Okay, guys, well, I'm going to leave it there. And I hope this has been enough content for you to understand and to give you some healing, some growth, some movement on your side. If it has, well, please comment and like the video. And if you vibe with me, please feel free to subscribe. So I think it might be a rough place, but at the same time, like, y'all are taken care of. Hands down. You're being taken care of. There's a level of you needing to be surrendering in this moment, but if you follow your soul calling, you will do it. No big deal. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. See you later, North Node Leo.